I did not have an intro, but I have kind of a slower video for you today. If you notice that this one is not as sped up as it usually is, that is because this is a very straightforward build. It didn't take a long time, and it's very self-explanatory, but I figured to just give me some time to talk about something, and also for maybe someone who would like to see me build a bit slower, I kind of kept the footage a bit slower than usual. So if you're into that, please let me know, and I can, try to do that more often, maybe. But here's the thing. I know what I'm going to talk about in this video, because there's not much to say with this. We're building an ostrich enclosure. It's very basic. It is one of the things that we will probably keep even when we're renovating the park. This is the old-timey park, in case you didn't see that. And yeah, it's based off of one reference picture that I just saw, and I was like, I want to build that, and I did. Kind of changed the roof, which is what I'm doing right now. But, okay, here's the thing. I want to talk about something. So, I live in Germany, right? And in Cologne, which is a city in Germany, there's currently a Jurassic World Exhibition, and I went there, which is also why this video is late. Well, that and my internet didn't work, but that's a whole other story. So I went there, and it was really cool, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really look into what it was going to be. So this could have been anything from, like, really awkward kid stuff to an exhibition about, like, how the movies were made, or, like, dinosaurs. I genuinely didn't know what to expect, and it was really, really cool, and I'm glad that I didn't look into it, because it was this, like, really weird mixture of, like, live acting and like animatronics and sort of like a haunted house almost, and it was kind of this like immersion thing of like going to the park, but it was indoors, and they had a lot of like, it was like very dark and dim, and then they had like plants. Ooh, I threw something off my desk. They had like this like plastic plants all the way up to the ceiling, and it was this like event hall kind of thing, right? So very cool, and like they did have some parts where you could like move freely, and some parts that were like a show almost, like a little piece of acting. Like they had like the Indominus Rex feeding, and that obviously has to be an animatronic kind of thing. And then they had like this pit where kids could like dig up little fossils, like not just kids, but I didn't do it. Because I'm an adult. No, I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to push kids to the side for that, so. But yeah, they had that, and it was really cool, and yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I figured, people who watch Planet Zoo most likely also kind of know Jurassic World Evolution, the game that, comes with the Jurassic World franchise currently, that is also made by Frontier. I've never played this on this channel, and I did play it on my own, and honestly, I don't know why, but it didn't capture me the way that Planet Zoo did. I mean, I know why, but that is a whole thing, but, yeah, I don't know. I did play it, in case you were ever wondering. Yes, I did play Jurassic World Evolution. Didn't try Jurassic World Evolution 2 yet. I probably do when I get it on sale, but, also, you know how I've said before that my laptop is kind of broke? It broke while playing Jurassic World Evolution, so that might also play into my, not wanting to play it, or like, my affection towards it has been cut short. And it has nothing to do with the game, but it's just my association with the game now. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know if there's still tickets for this exhibition, or if you live anywhere near Cologne, which, no, I do know that, I can see that, and Germany isn't even in the top 5 of my viewing countries. But, yeah, anyway, so if you're a way to come to Cologne, there's still tickets. It was really nice, and they had translations for most things except for the live acting that was in German. But yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. And yeah, I went with my mom, who's also a really big Jurassic Park fan, and I spent like a hurtful amount of money on merch, and I have yet to regret it. So the next time that I will need money for anything, I probably will. But so far, I don't, and I'm really excited to now be wearing a heavily oversized t-shirt with the Jurassic Park logo on it, so it's not Jurassic World. which I thought was really cool. It's like the t-shirt that in one of the movies they tell one of the employees that it's inappropriate to still wear Jurassic Park t-shirts because people died in the old parks, and it's that shirt. So I thought that was funny that they would sell it there. Yeah, I got it. And it's more oversized than I wanted it to be, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. But yeah. My mom and I got matching mugs, and I got a keychain and magnets, because oh my god, I'm into collecting magnets. That's my new thing. We all need a new thing once in a while. So my new thing is collecting magnets, and I decided to by the way, I hate the word magnets because it sounds like maggots. But I decided to collect like magnets from places that I go to that sell magnets that are like specific to that thing, you know? So I got from all the zoos that I've visited in the last few months, I've gotten magnets. And it's kind of a shame because obviously I could have gotten magnets from zoos that I've seen on holiday and places that I probably won't go to ever again. So, yeah. I don't know. But I'm now collecting magnets, and that was a really weird voiceover, and I don't regret it. Just like I don't regret buying the merch. There's a few more seconds of this speed build going on, and then we will do a real-time part that will be very quick. Okay, see you. Sorry, I really had to do that. So, this is our little ostrich enclosure. I didn't unpause the game. Well, I'm not doing that again. So, these are our little dinosaurs, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I really love ostriches. I think they're so cute. Yeah, I'm always excited to see the ostriches when I go to the zoo. They're one of my favorite animals. They're so cute. I love birds in general, but yeah. Anyway, let's actually look at the enclosure. That's what you're here for. Yeah, let's. Well, there's not much to walk here because it's very much like a straight path next to an enclosure, but we're still gonna do it. I actually quite like the fence at this really weird height. I never do that. But I think it works for this one. And they're so tall. So tall. I picked really big one. That's kind of the only thing that I look into playing sandbox, you know? I look into the size of them when I pick them. And they're really tall. I really like them. And I also like how the fox thing in the bag is visible. I never do that. I always try to cover up everything that looks zoo-like from the visitor perspective. So I'm really happy that I didn't do that this time, and then I left the fox housing here in the bag. And yeah, it's, like I said, it's a very straightforward, easy thing. There's really not a lot to show. I kind of also attempted here to have like an education sign, which I will probably have to do something that looks oldish, you know, for these. And yeah, let's actually give it another little go through here. I was really unsure if I wanted to keep this log here, because I don't think that's really something that necessarily was done a lot back in the day, that you'd give this type of making it feel like an actual livable space, but I kind of wanted to keep it. It kind of adds interest to it, so we will keep it. And this is also, like I said, one of the enclosures that I think we will keep, even when we're renovating the zoo. We might make it a little bit bigger, we might make it a little bit more themed, but I still think it's a fine enclosure. I don't feel nearly as sorry for the ostriches as I feel for a lot of the other animals that we have in the zoo so far. But yeah, okay, I want to go back in. Just have a little look at them again. They're so pretty. I was literally not speaking because I was looking at the ostriches. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that it wasn't too boring. But you know what? You need the some of the enclosures to breathe. Not everyone can be a banger, and I think this one is one that a lot of people would consider boring, but I wouldn't because I really love ostriches. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you around another time. Bye!